back to Evil Shenanigans World Headquarters and Training Center. And today, I think it's time. We're gonna start the Fifth Element knife. We've been teasing this one for a while. So here's our pattern we're gonna use. So we're gonna forge out this piece of ABCR V2 to shape. So you can see there's quite a bit has got to be moved. Our knife is quite a bit bigger than our stock piece. We'll get it set up for this good handle shape. Have a nice edge on it for chopping. Be a good all-around camp knife. So this is the first knife that I made, the elemental knife. This is, I learned how to make this by taking Jason Knight's Forge series. It's his online bladesmithing class. So this was my first attempt at it. And it's close. It's not perfect. The handle needs a little bit more. I got some critique actually from Jason Knight. The handle needs about an extra ½ inch on the top side here, so it locks in your hand a little bit better. But all in all, this is a pretty good knife. I've used it for all kinds of stuff. Hacking down rose bushes, hacking up tree limbs. So the one we're gonna be making for you, maybe, because you'll have a chance to win it. The handle will be a little bit bigger. The knife itself will be about 12 inches. The handle will be actually closer to this one. So it kind of locks in back here. Keeps it from ratcheting out of your hand when you're chopping. So I've been thinking for a little while, okay, well, what do we want to accomplish with this contest? And I think we want to try to focus on our YouTube channel a little bit and try to get some more people checking out our videos and subscribing and all that. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to post a series of videos on making this knife. This is our plastic pattern. Hopefully the knife will be a little more rigid than that. So anyway, we'll make some videos focusing on making this knife, kind of going through that process. We'll go through, forging it out, setting up the blade, setting up the blade shape. So it'll be a rough forge finish like this, very minimal grinding. So all you really have to grind is the edge. Get the profile shaped, of course, too. But so we'll go through all that stuff, kind of see how it gets made. And when it's all finished and wrapped up, I'll do kind of a cool sheath for it as well, along the theme of the fifth element, because it's the fifth one. I've kept the first one, obviously, and I've sold 2 others, and I've given 2 away. And so then this one, I guess I've given 2 away if you count this one that I'll be giving away to you. So it'll be the 5th. So it'll be something kind of cool along that fifth element theme. Anyway, so I think on the last video, it'll be the opportunity to win it. And we'll probably have it set up where you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have set up Evil Shenanigans blacksmithing videos, but I guess you know that because you're watching this video. And then leave us a comment underneath it. We'll probably do like we did with the straight razor, where we will assign like a random number, or we'll assign numbers to all the comments in the order they're received. And then we'll use the random number generator to pick one of those commenters. And that's who will win that knife. So I'm hoping this will be a really cool thing. Somebody would be really excited to get this. So that's kind of what we're going for here. So I said it'd be about a 12-inch blade. The handle, I think it works out. It's usually about 5 inches. along the top side. So you have about a 16, 17-inch knife altogether. It's pretty good size. So anyway, I'll post this video. I may add some, because I'll get started on it today. I may add some of the footage from, you know, forging out the tip, getting it set up, making the preform, all that good stuff. So leave us a comment down there. Go ahead and get started. Subscribe to our channel. Start dropping comments. Know you're there. Maybe it'll improve your chances to win. I don't know. Probably not. There's the sheath for my first one. That was pretty fun. So yeah, I'm keeping the first one because I think it's important to keep the first new style of something you make, or, you know, that's significant. This was the first, you know, real bladesmithing dedicated education that I gotten, taking that class, and it has helped me a lot. Really upped my game on making knives in general. And then James and I went to ICCE in Fort Worth, about a month ago, I guess, which kind of the word on the street is it's probably going to be called Blade Show Texas here soon, probably because nobody can remember what ICCE stands for. And got to actually meet Jason Knight, and I took my first elemental knife up there and showed it to him, and he gave me some good pointers, some good critique on the handle itself, and that, you know, needing that little bit of extra on the top side. This is after I got critique from him. Added a little bit of length on the top. See how it kind of just clipped off there, kind of reshaped that angle. So that was a really good experience. So if you ever get a chance to go to Blade Show or Blade Show Texas, I would suggest you do it. Anyway, so I'm going to be keeping this one, and then of course number 5 is the one we're talking about. I'll be giving to you, and then I'm going to be keeping the 6th one that I make, because I'm actually going to go take a class in person with Jason Knight in Colorado at Kilroy's workshop on making this knife. So that should be a really great experience. I learned a lot just talking to him for a few minutes. There were a lot of people trying to see him, so I didn't want to be overbearing. I think I could have stayed there and talked to him all day, really, but I got a lot of information just talking to him for a little while, so I'm excited to see, you know, kind of what can I pick up after, you know, 4 days hanging out in the class. So it'll be really cool. Anyway, so I'll post some more video of making the 5th element knife, and you can kind of follow along that process, and it'll be for you. Maybe you'll be our lucky winner. My buddy Nick won the straight razor we made, shoot, man, like a couple of years ago now, I think. It's been a little bit since we've done a giveaway, so about time to do another one. Anyway, well, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Lets us know we're doing good on the videos. And I'm gonna get started on this bad boy. All right, so we got our point forged in. It's pretty well centered up on the workpiece. So the next step is we're gonna pick one side or the other. There's my finger. And drive it down so the bottom is straight, the top has that arc in it, and we're gonna isolate the section for that clip point. And then kind of the belly, kind of isolate that clip and that belly at the same time. So that's kind of where we're at right now. A little bit out of breath. Not too bad. But moving right along. All right. right, well, so here's where we are. This edge here will be the clip point, so we got it isolated just a little. So I'm going to forge that clip point out, so I don't want to go too much. And this side will be the cutting edge, so we've curved it. And this part's called doing your preform. So we curved it the opposite direction the blade's going to go is when we forge in the bevels. Like this side's going to have the bevels forged in. It's going to push the blade that way and curve it. So you pre-curve it ahead of time. So hopefully when you forge bevels in, it'll be where you want it to be. It's kind of where we're at right now. And we're running out of propane, so my tank's empty. Luckily I have a second tank, so I can just swap them out. But that one's empty too, because the last time we were making something, we ran out of propane and it just hot swapped it. So that's the way it goes. So we shenanigans is home sick today from school, so I don't know if I'll get to run to the store and get some more propane. Kind of see how she's doing here in a little bit. But anyway, so just the update where we are. Moving right along. Got a nice point in there. Got our isolation set up. Getting ready to. I have to use this because some of the shapes in that knife are done on a power hammer. So I'm going to try to get the big bevel, the bevels forged, and the big fuller that runs about here. Kind of use this like a top and bottom die with my hammer. So it's kind of my setup. All right, well, check in here in a little while if I get to do anything else. Thanks for watching.